Hello people, welcome to another episode of Iron Fist Mining. I'm back down at the Upstream location. Got the place to myself today, so far. It's gonna be hot, so I expect other people to come down, so I want to kind of get to work. The water has dropped. Get away from this waterfall thing. This stuff was underwater last time, but now it's starting to creep out. So I had to spend a little time working on the area where I sluice. There's some bees. The bees are enjoying it. Look at that. Hello, bee. Gotta be careful. I don't want to hurt them. They're starting to get rare. We need those things around, man. Genetically modified pricks. So anyway, I'm gonna keep working the center. As the water's high, I'm going with my theory to work the area in the mid-range. If you don't know what that is, you're gonna have to go back on further episodes to see what I'm talking about. But this spot is good for bigger gold. Something I will give you as a tip. Now there's this one guy that used to come down here and he went further upstream, but where that's at, the beach has more of this in it. So it stands to reason that it's lighter gold. Now I know he found some up there, but I don't find bigger gold unless I find bigger rocks. As the rocks decrease in size, so does the size of the gold. So you find bigger rock, you find bigger gold. And you see the size of the stuff I catch, comparatively speaking to the size of this. It's like a grain of sand sitting right on top of it, you know? So if you have one bigger than your hand or your leg, scale that up too. It's relative in the physics of it, my babies. So without further ado, oh yeah, there's one other thing I wanted to tell you. One of you guys was asking me stuff about the sucker. Guy in Canada. Sorry, I suck at names. I can't remember names for some reason. I'm just missing that neuron. Behind that shield there, that plastic shield, I took one of those foamy cup holder things that you put like a beer in or something, and it's pretty much the same material as wetsuit. So what I did to keep the foam from smashing down, I put two of them. There's one here above that shield, then the foam, then a plastic gasket, foam, and then another one of the wetsuit cup holder things. And since I did that, it's kept stuff from going in there, scarring up the foam. So pumps working, bitchin'. Now it's one pool to fill up the classifier instead of two. So sometimes it's a little too much. Got to shake it out and then pour the rest in. But I ate a huge hole yesterday, and I found out that once I got the hole going, usually I drill upstream, drill down, and then go upstream. The gold kind of started sucking, so I pointed it down, and it pulls up a lot more material that way. So face down to suck up. And the gold got better anyway, so I was chasing it the right way. So I'm going to continue doing that today. Dig a ditch. And there's the first pan of the day. See that gold? I had to stop a little prematurely because my tip broke right here, and I had to recarve it using the trusty knife of doom. It's a good tool. Gotta have it. And you gotta protect your gold, right? So I'm gonna suck that up and get back out there. That's an easy 1/10 of a gram, which will put me into 6 grams to date. So I'm gonna get back out there and keep digging. The sun's coming out here so I can see a little better. One thing I will say about this spot is it sucks for panning because the sun is kind of working against me. Ugh. So yeah, back to it, babies. And there you go, kitties. Some more gold. I was running and Rico showed up. He's a little bit of a legend down here. He's the nugget finder guy. I could have showed you some of him, but he's one of those hyper-stimulated individuals. It's hard to understand him, man. But I'm gonna keep digging. I am a little sore. He was telling me that they're finding bigger gold downstream a little bit, and in Dottie Ravine, which is pretty close to here. He does know where some of the gold's at, but he told me one of his buddies was down here power dredging and got a big old ticket. So that's who was down here working all this, was his buddy with the dredge. So he's off chasing someone into the sunset who's apparently sleeping with his girlfriend. So good luck. And we'll be back after these brief commercial notifications. Welcome back. And there is pan number 3. It's kind of hard to see. There we go. Put some more shade in there. Put your big fat head in there, Dan. The going downstream thing's working pretty good for me. Oh, my back. I might have time for one more. I'm not sure what time it is. I think it's a little bit after noon. So I'm going to run one more and then get out of here. I haven't been running the secondary sluice or panning it out. I just reprime, recycle it back in to the sluice. Prime it. That's the last one I do. Just has time to keep going through and leaving the heavies behind. Rerun, rerun, rerun. You follow what I'm saying, people? So I'm going to suck up my gold, get some more, get out of here. Yep. That is the last pan of the day. I decided, since I knew that was going to be my last one, that what I did, instead of digging in the same hole, I started a new one a little higher up by this island, just to see if it was a little bit better. Nope. So at least I know. You know, sometimes maybe that's a good idea for you if you're at the end of your day and you know you're gonna end up bailing. You can either dig where you've been digging or try another one and see what's in it. And that's not too bad, for considering I didn't get down too deep. That's really pretty much just right off the surface. Yeah, the light is so bad down here. There. Maybe. Focus. 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 That's today's gold total. Pretty close to what I got yesterday, plus or minus a couple pinches. I also found some pretty cool crystal heads. This one's really transparent. This one not so much, and this one's pretty cool. They're just the tips off of a crystal that snapped off or something, but I still keep them. I got like a whole chest thing of the really good ones, and then the not so good. This will go into the not so good. But that one, I don't know. You can kind of see through it, through the gold. I gotta put all this stuff up. Alright people, it's that time of the day. The epilogue. Actually, somebody actually did come down here. Some other dude. Rico told me something, that the nugget he found that was embedded in the large quartz pieces, kind of like this. His was a large stone like that, but there was, like where this pit is, there was a nugget, and it was very interesting. I actually did get to see it. Somebody stole that from him, and some other guy downstream from here found another one, and his got stolen too. So there's a gold thief. What else? He also told me that a guy he knows was going into Dottie Ravine, which back in the day was the water system that they put those big barges in to dredge around here, but they stopped. They did a small area, but they stopped. But he said that his buddy that went up there, within a few hours, he got 2 penny weight of gold. What that means is the old weight of a copper coin that was equivalent to a penny, it's an exacting weight. I think it's like 1.9 grams-ish, something like that. You can look it up, it'll tell you. But I have thought about going and checking that out. It's a weird spot to get to. There's very little access points. And the farmers that own the land, they're kind of gun happy around here, so I don't want to get shot painful. What else can I tell you? Oh, the last time I weighed my gold, which was yesterday, I had 5.8 grams. And today, what I caught should put me up into 6 pretty easily, even though I didn't get a lot today. I'm tired. I'm sore. I gotta get out of here. Another dude driving up. So, I'm gone. Thanks for tuning in and watching Iron Fist Mining. Peace out, babies.